Caffe Vita. It's one of Seattle's most popular coffee chains, and one of their star baristas is in the kitchen with us right now for some fall drinks that we can all make at home, which I think is super cool. Sam Spillman, ladies and gentlemen, joining me now. Welcome back to New Day.
Thank you. It's a pleasure to be back. Thanks for having me.
Oh,
I'm so excited.
Always, especially when you bring us fun coffee treats and things that we can make at home, because I think a lot of times we want to be able to just not leave the house and make a coffee that we would get at Caffe Vita.
Yeah, and you go to these cafes and you get these tasty drinks. You're like, I wonder what the magic ingredient is. Well, we're going to go through it today.
She's sharing it today. All right, well, let's start with the classic, the pumpkin spice latte. The number one thing that people are drinking this time of year.
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to walk you through how to make just enough for your morning coffee.
Okay.
And I'm just going to talk about each ingredient as we do it. So we're going to use this little guy.
All right.
And then we have a teaspoon and a tablespoon right here.
All right.
If you want to go ahead and
scoop
4 scoops of pumpkin puree.
4 scoops?
Yes.
Okay, so 2 tablespoons essentially.
Yep, just throw it in there.
My producer wanted me to point out that this is pumpkin puree, not pumpkin pie mix.
Yes.
Because that has the extra spices in it.
So we're going to add the spices ourselves.
Okay.
So the pumpkin puree, what it really does is it just brings texture to the drink.
Oh, it like makes it thicker, almost
exactly.
like, yes, okay.
Like more
like
rich.
Egg sometimes does with cocktails.
Yeah,
okay.
so it makes it more decadent, more rich. And the next thing is we're going to grab 2 teaspoons.
Oh, this is a quarter teaspoon. Okay,
oh, yeah, so let's do 4 of those.
Okay, of cinnamon?
This is pumpkin pie
spice.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so 4.
Yeah, I added a touch more ground ginger to it, and that gives it a little more pop in the drink, too.
Okay. Is there a reason that you use spices and not just the pumpkin pie mix?
Yeah, it gives you a little more control, and it allows me to source better ingredients for the spices too. So,
yes, okay, I'm here for that. All right, so now what do I do?
Go ahead and add the water.
So this is just like a tablespoon of water?
It's about 4 ounces.
4 ounces,
yeah,
okay.
and then we're gonna mix it up.
Just with this, okay.
Yeah, just give it a good spin.
And our little
yeah, just the back and forth. Yeah, it's okay if we make a mess. Making coffee is messy.
I make messes all the time. Some people appreciate it, some people don't. But I'm glad you do. That's why we're friends, Sam.
Thank you.
All right, so now I'm all mixed up.
So we need one more thing. We need 2 tablespoons of sugar that we're going to add to it. So the bag of sugar is right there. And I like to use organic sugar. Makes me feel a little better about adding sugar to it.
Yes, I don't blame you. 2 tablespoons.
Yes, and that's perfect.
And you know what I like about this is when you go and order a coffee sometimes, you put it out of your mind how much sugar is in there. When you're making it yourself, you're actually seeing like, okay, this is what I'm choosing today, so I will maybe choose wisely elsewhere.
Exactly. And this right here, like you could honestly just pop this in the oven, pumpkin pie for the, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know if it would actually work, but we're going to... Should we try it?
Maybe
we'll save it for next time.
Let's do it later. Okay.
But this is our pumpkin puree. So this is ready to go.
So what do you just put this in the coffee?
You just mix this in with your coffee.
Stop it. Is this coffee right here?
Yeah, that's ready to go.
So
if you want to pull the lid off that guy.
All right.
And
how many spoons?
I add about 3 spoons. I like a lot though. So
yeah, I do too. I want to really pumpkin spice this puppy up.
And then give it a good mix.
Now, the coffee, what is the base of this? Does it matter, like, what base coffee you use?
I mean, coffee is like 80% of the beverage here, so the coffee you're using is so important. Right here,
what do we use?
We are using Café del Sol for this one. This is our classic, but also a very good one that we just released is our Roldan Legacy.
Ooh.
This is a partnership coffee with a Sounders player, Alex Roldan.
Oh my gosh.
How is it?
Okay, y'all, this is, can you add a little milk in there too? I want to just try it.
This is almond milk, gives it kind of like a nutty flavor to it.
Okay, y'all, this is, I don't even like pumpkin spice lattes because they're usually too sweet for me. This is delicious.
Yes. Oh man,
that'll wake you up, that coffee. Café del Sol, it's like coffee of the sun, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Woo! I feel like I just sipped some sunshine.
Yeah.
All right, our next drink is Miso Caramel.
Yes, so this one, we were trying to make a salted caramel in our cafes, and what we ran into is it just was very one-sided. There wasn't a lot of depth to it. So we found by adding a little bit of miso, we use white miso, this gave it a little more depth. So this is the richest salted
caramel. It's like a salted caramel, yes.
Exactly,
oh, okay,
exactly.
Yes.
So we'll go ahead here, and then let's go ahead and
Let me get a new spoon.
Yes.
Because I
that'd be
don't want to
perfect.
mix my flavors, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right.
Awesome. Okay, so let's go ahead and do 4 teaspoons of caramel.
4 teaspoons of caramel.
Yeah. If you want to use that other spoon to kind of spoon it out.
I'll just
too.
kind of get an idea here.
Yeah, awesome.
We're gonna eyeball it because I can kind of tell what that looks like. All right, we got that.
Perfect. Okay, cool.
All right.
And now we are going to add. I'll use this spoon to add just a little bit of miso.
So just not a lot.
It's like a half teaspoon essentially.
Right.
Yeah. So if you want to just mix that in, give it a good spin.
Oh, you know what? Okay, I was worried how that was going to be to mix together. They blend beautifully and so easily. So I'm not spending hours in the morning blending my miso before I have to head off to work. Okay.
Yeah. So the caramel that we use in our cafes is called John Boy. It's a local company.
Right on. Okay.
This is one that I found. I want to find ingredients that you can find at your grocery store too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So this is from a local grocery store, and now we just add it to the coffee.
How many would you say?
I would say 2 to 3.
I'm just gonna keep it in there.
I
like it.
Yeah, just so caramely. I love it.
So I used all this for this one. However, I didn't use all my pumpkin spice. How long do these last typically?
These will last for up to 2 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
so if I make a bigger batch, it'll last longer. Okay, will you put a little milk in mine?
Yeah, let's pour some milk in there.
Definitely not a coffee wuss, but I am a little bit of a coffee wuss.
No,
okay.
I like sugar. I like to balance it out.
Oh my gosh.
Is it, you just, yeah.
I would never have thought that miso and just regular caramel would create, like, I feel like I'm taking a sip of Fran's chocolate caramels, you know, they're salted caramels, which I would die for.
Yeah.
This is delicious. Oh my gosh. Sam, thank you so very much for bringing these great ideas to us. We hope that everyone enjoys their coffee this morning.